Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are here to do a general read to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my 6, meaning have my back because I have yours. The way this is going to go, we're going to pull from the Zodiac 108 deck, crack shot. This came out in my last read. It's like you are just like in the point of like clear, dead ahead. You're speaking your mind, maybe with a little bit of zest in there. The whale is here. It's a deeper meaning to why you're doing this. Target, it says dead on intense. It says sap and hot air balloon. It just seems like to me that you've been dealing with somebody that, is bleeding you dry and, full of hot air, full of shit. Spilled milk. I always tell, my kids, don't. Yeah. Okay. So look at the coincide. Okay. So here's what I was going to say. Look at the coincide. Look at how these reads are starting to coincide is what I was trying to say. I turned the light down so your eyes aren't playing the trick on you. Look at how these reads are starting to coincide. So remember, in the last reads that we had going on, this was carded basically about a Gemini because the Gemini was here. Gemini is here. We have Cancer. We have all these different signs here. But the point of what I'm trying to make to you is that you got to the point to where you realize that your gem is toxic. The person that you care so much about, the one that you ride or die, however you want to say it, the one that you've been waiting on to get it together is toxic. But in this process of their toxicity, they're getting it together. And now it only shows me that their spoiledness, the hot air, that, them talking shit or, they realize that their well is running dry. And so they know that if they don't take a shot now, crack shot, right, that the well is going to run dry with the well and sap because they're full of shit, basically. So if they don't make a move, and I'm going to read the cards just to let you know, but just with this coming out like this, again, this has been the same thing. That you're their pearl. Now, I think, Cancer, pearl is our gem or stone, whatever it is, but emotional force, opening up, experiential, wisdom, honesty, intuition, perception, loyalty, the moon, subconscious mind, hidden things, diving deep, layers, developing characters. So something about this, and if you guys haven't done it yet, go to my last read, the last couple of reads that I've done. This all coincides with what's been happening, and I did part 1, part 2, part 3 of the year in review. It was actually supposedly before 2023, but I think it coincided with 2022 on to where we are, and it basically ended with this person realizing that, they're going to lose you and that they've been full of shit and that they have been, like spilled milk. I always say, excuse me, I always say when it comes to spilled milk, it's some people that can just soak up stuff like a sponge. And when you soak up milk, if you don't clean it out and you feel like, all the bullshit that everybody else deals with, you feel like it's fine until you start to stink. And that's what's happening now. Your gem is realizing that they have to make some type of move. Ooh, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So you see, just when I think that everything is okay, then I start to lose my voice. But that just tells me that somebody's throat chakra is off because this whole 2 days, I've been okay. My hands are actually. I've been okay with me talking, and my voice has been coming back. But now look at this. So somebody's throat chakra is off. So this person realizes that their well is running dry. And so let me just, again, I keep saying that same thing, but I want to read these to you because, let me pull from the messengers of the heart before I get to the point to where I start to say what it is. And let's see what this person feels like because, again, you are like sharp tongue, you're, clear cut, dead on, intense, target, showdown. It's like, ready? You ready? Ready, set, aim. This is where you are. You're not taking shit from anyone. This is where you are at right now, mentally, spiritually, and physically. But again, it seems arrogant, but you know that, you know, you have done everything, and this is well this was brought on because it says the whale in the whale. It says deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, nourishing social resources, true feelings, support, savings, perceptions, sustenance, looking deeper, provided for, and conscious. Hold on, let me go get my water. I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Okay, so I have my water. I've been drinking my jugs and jugs of water. So anyway, I just feel like, again, you know that you've done everything. So now you're okay with standing up for yourself. But this is the energy when it comes to this person. Let's pull from the messengers of the heart. Then I'll finish reading. Sap, hot air balloon, spilled milk, rings, and sapphire. Yeah. And the pearl, the mother of wisdom. Ain't that what they say when it comes? Okay, first of all, I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, something like that. You guys get it if you get it. Anyway, release. Yeah, you release this person. And so therefore, at some point, you were anxiously waiting, but you released them because you know it was a battle of the wits. And now they're waiting on you, resistance. So here it is, because you're resisting this situation, because you're standing up for yourself, you know. And when it comes to all of this energy of you realizing that you've done everything you can in this situation, right? And so the battle of the wits is happening because you released this situation. Now, remember, we always talk about this. Again, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. The resistance is coming in because you're just tired of this. Look at this energy here. It's like time is ticking. You're over it. It's just like it says they need time to answer the call of their soul and step into higher levels of consciousness. But you're tired of giving them more time. So they're realizing that their time is running out, right? So let's just finish reading this, because I just believe that everything is the way it's meant to be. And this is how the read came out, because again, you know, they just are full of air, hot air. They talk a good game, you know, they talk a good game. You know, they always got somebody, you know, to where they can play these games, but you're releasing them. When they set you free, they felt the sting from your absence. Don't let their silence fool you. So again, they are realizing, they're sitting there, and it's a battle of the wits because they're realizing what it is. Until both of you learn to let your guards down and be vulnerable, this love will continue to be a battle. So I don't think in the beginning it was a battle for you. I think it was a battle for them because they're so used to playing bullshit or playing games with people who aren't on your level. And so again, like I tell you all the time, respectfully, they're not going to be able to find a you in anyone else. I don't care where they look. I mean, and that's just that. Anxiously waiting. They search for you in everything, feel you everywhere, always in the back of their mind, hoping they run into you. And so here's the thing. You guys are never going to be in the same place at the same time unless you have friends or a family member, because what they like and you like are totally opposite. That's where the battle of the wits is, because you dumbed yourself down, respectfully, to deal with this person and to do everything that they liked. However, you never got that same thing reciprocated when it came to how they did things. Does that make sense? And so therefore, I don't have all my cards up here. Therefore, the point of what I'm trying to make is that you had to look at things in a different way. And of course, we're going to pull from the vision board deck. Yeah, I don't have all my cards here. But I just believe that, you know, when it comes to you changing your vision or seeing things in a new light, you know, this is why you had to do that. Yeah, promote. Promotion is you promoted yourself, the target. You are the target. You know that. And it says, congratulations on your promotion. You're promoting yourself. You're elevating. That's how I see that. Promotion. Yeah. Travel. You keep calm and travel. Travel on. Hello, good adventure. You're promoting yourself by doing stuff. Now you're starting to set yourself free, debt free. Bottom of the deck is money. Money, power, respect. What you eating like? Come on, don't get me back in my little Kim bag and the locks, the LOX, right? So my point is that you understand, listen, and why that comes out, you know, little Kim is the Cancer. She's going to prevail no matter what because of the fact that she's loyal to a core. She don't let go of the past, but, you know, she moves forward, and she's a beautiful soul from what you hear about her, because you know it is, because she's a Cancer. But money, power, respect. So at the end of the day, you know, first it comes to money, then it comes to power, then it comes to respect. So again, they had the money, they thought they had the power, and now you're receiving the respect. This comes in reverse because my cards are in reverse. I picked them up. But let's just take it what it is. The Four of Swords in the reverse. You're not patient anymore. You're not struggling anymore. Now we'll pull it in the upright. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. If it came in the reverse, this would be no success in the situation. But we're just going to go ahead and keep going. But again, you're not dealing with anything that's going to keep you stagnant anymore. You're not being patient. You're speaking your mind. You're saying what you want, meaning what you say. The Sap, resourceful, needed materials, flow, wealth. This needs clarification. Clarification is whether you should end this or not, because you're not struggling anymore. So you're saying to yourself, the resistance is coming because you realize your emotional force when it comes to how you do things, and that your intuition, you're trusting in your intuition, you're diving deep within for yourself, and there's layers to this shit, right? There's, come on now. So anyway, levels, layers, however you want to say it, but when it comes to the Three of Wands energy, you have to realize that you're grateful, but you're also looking at things and making plans to do stuff when it comes to not knowing whether the scales will be balanced, you know, whether you'll be able to get to the point to where, you know what, you're just not, you want to continuously go with the flow. That's where the unknown energy is, and also the Hierophant not understanding at one point, or, you know, having to change your belief system and not sure how to do it, and not sure of the unknown, and not sure if there will be any balance, and not sure if it's worth you ending it. And so therefore you have to be grateful. Gratitude when it comes to the Three of Wands energy, you have to be grateful for this situation, because look at here, the Queen of Wands, you're confident, but these opportunities come with your confidence moving forward. Your resistance comes when you realize that you always had the money, power, and the respect. With any and everybody you've done things, you dumbed yourself down, again, respectfully, by dealing with the hot air balloon, somebody that it talks a good game, but they'll never stand on your level. Balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above. You went with the flow, right? Rise above, don't resist, new perspective, untouchable, defying gravity, continuous flow, ascension, view, elevate, and feeling good. Elevate, where my girl Elevate at. But yeah, you always, you know, you go with the flow, not always, respectfully. You go with the flow when it comes to certain situations, but this is new beginnings here. New beginnings when it comes to your confidence. You're not going with the flow with anybody. You're moving forward and working on yourself. 8 of Pentacles. 8 years it probably took for you to get to this point, to where you decided that you weren't being selfish and working on yourself. You are doing what you need to do in order for you to get through this situation. And at the end of the day, money, power, respect is what you eating like, always, right? Unsure energy comes out with the Fool. At one point, you were unsure about taking a leap, but now this person who is regretting spilled milk, regret, accidents happen. Accidents happen. Don't sweat the small stuff. Mistakes, leave it in the past. It's over. Cannot be changed. Disappointed. Cleanup time. Let it go. And minor problems is why you decided to release, because you're tired of going through this back and forth thing. When it comes to your house, your love, the ability to be with the person, you don't want to have to battle anybody. And so therefore, that emotional force that you're having, that you're going through, and you're coming out at one point with the Hermit card in reverse, you were at one point trying to figure out what to do with the Hermit being in reverse. But now the point is that you're promoting yourself. You're not waiting on somebody. You're not going into Hermit mode. You're coming out of Hermit mode and doing what makes your heart happy. Card of Gemini, Lover's energy. And that could be with the love connection or a union, but at the same time, the resistance of how you had to trust in yourself, Two of Swords energy, is why you're at this situation. Does that make sense? And so that's just kind of how I see it. So let's keep on going. The minor problems. It's minor to you. You know, what did Kanye West's mother tell her? You have to always see yourself as a giant. I'm just paraphrasing. Give me a second. But this is for you to have peace, happiness, and harmonious energy. You have to realize that you planted the right seeds. And so if you planted the correct seeds by you sending strength and healing, period, to a person, place, thing, or situation, the unsure energy of the justice, you're not waiting for the consequences of their actions. You're going to go ahead and keep moving forward and let the universe work the way the universe works. And so the contracts with the rings, with the rings, the agreements, the bonds, the strong connections, the unions, partners, counterpart, lovers. Again, lovers comes out. you're going to be successful moving forward because committed partner, engaged, interconnect, and soulmate. But this all happened when it came to the Sapphire, a mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivated, precious, valued, holy, divine favor, and revered. So the thing is, it all comes when this person decides to put this together and move forward. Now, that's the good news that you're going to receive. They're coming towards you, and they're ready to be a true leader who leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. They're manifesting this energy. They're manifesting the things that, complete them and not deplete them anymore. And so, therefore, when it comes to how you feel moving forward, you're just going to say, you know what, I'm not going with the flow anymore. If things don't work out the way they're supposed to, then you know what, that's what I did. I done my best. 4 agreements is what we're pulling from. You're not anxiously waiting on anyone anymore. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And you have to know, that you can't make assumptions anymore when it comes to anybody's energy. You say what you mean, say what you want, mean what you say. So be aware of unconscious assumptions. Listen, assumptions are made so fast and unconsciously, most of the time, because we have agreements to communicate this way. We have agreed that it's not safe to ask questions. We have agreed that if people love us, they should know what we want or how we feel. No, we're not making the assumptions. We're not seeing potential in anyone else. We're moving forward. Don't make assumptions. Speak openly and honestly. Say what you want, mean what you say, because at the end of the day, you've done your best, and you're not going to have any battle of the wits moving forward with any situation. You're going to release it and not wait anymore, and, say you've done your best at the end of the day. So when you speak openly and honestly, you won't have to make assumptions. The day you stop making assumptions, you will communicate cleanly and clearly, meaning no cursing, and that's it. It's either yes or no. No is a full sentence. That's it. And achieve impeccability with your words. So you're going to not make assumptions and be impeccable with your words. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Spiritual AF deck. I think it's right here. To see what comes out, because this is a spiritual journey for us, and it's not going to be that easy to get through it, but we're going to realize what it is. Yeah. Quit dimming your light. I mean, I can't say anything better than that. Listen, quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass mindsets. Again, somebody who realizes that their well is running dry, and that they're full of shit, and they starting to stink, spoiled milk. It says you've got that dream, huh? That thing you think you maybe could do, but maybe it's too big, maybe too much, or of a long shot. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. My son was coming in the door. I thought it was my daughter-in-law, but it was my son. So anyway, let's start over with this on the Spiritual AF deck. It says, you've got that dream, huh? That thing you think you could do, but it's maybe too big, maybe too much of a long shot. Maybe you'll look stupid trying to do it. Do it. Seriously. Think about lying on your deathbed saying, I never went for it because I was afraid, Susan. I was afraid Susan would talk shit about me. Susan talks shit about you anyway. Go do you. Then do you bigger. So I say this because, if this is a person, place, thing, situation, love, friend, whatever it is, you at the end of the day know that you can outshine everyone, but that's not your goal. But you always respectfully dumb yourself down in order to make other people feel better. And any way it goes, you're still going to be the topic of the conversation, whether it be good or bad. But guess why they're going to talk about you? Because they know that you're going to put your all in it, and they're going to try to get that energy out there towards you respectfully. So it's a battle of the wits that you have to learn to release and say, you know what? None of these things move me. I've been waiting patiently for a person, place, thing, or situation, but I'm promoting myself. I'm not waiting for anybody else to do that. I'm going to start traveling. I'm going to start going on different adventures. I might even zip line. My scary ass is not, but I'm just telling you, if you want to, That's fine. I might even get in a hot air balloon. Oh, no, that's not for me either. So I know my boundaries. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do this and I'm going to be debt free. I'm going to make things work. Money, power, respect. I'm going to always make this work. I'm going to make everything work the way I need to. I just have to be my own cheerleader. When you learn to be your own cheerleader and know that the pearl, the wisdom of the pearl, the emotional force, opening up and experiencing who you really are, then nobody can tell you anything. Does that make sense? So let's pull from the crystal deck. You know what? No, I haven't been, what do you call it? Clarifying anything because I feel like these reads are good, but I'm going to dig deep and get my clarification. I mean, some more tarot to clarify these energies when it comes to this person, place, thing, or situation to see what comes out. Maybe this is their energy. Maybe it's yours. Hold on one second. Let me get my card deck. Okay, so this is a new card deck that I just got. I don't know who it is. I got it off of Etsy, and they are in somewhere. Hold on, I'm looking for the cards because I just had them. But anyway, this is more of an older perspective. So let's clarify this. What is it called? The whale. Let's clarify the whale. Whale comes with you having options and being able to manifest. So that's why the whale is the deeper meaning. They realize that the magician energy, you're able to manifest anything that you want. You can create some shit like this and turn around and make money doing it because it's something that's fun to you. You know what I mean? Like sit up there and sell anything, sell anything because you have options. They know that. And those options come in the form of a person, place, thing, or situation. The sap, the resources, needed materials, going with the flow, wealth, essence of life. Yeah. This is a shield. So they're shielding yourself, or you're shielding yourself in order for you. I'm going to clarify the shield card. This is just an extra card they put in there, but I felt like, yeah, you're shielding yourself because, again, that sticky situation that you keep getting yourself in, you're starting to wonder if you should still shield yourself. The Hierophant energy is you and your belief system. As they get older, they're going to be like Hugh Hefner waiting for someone to come and rescue them. And these are all their demands that they have. But here it is. You won't meet them demands for them. And then the Seven of Pentacles. Again, the Seven of Pentacles is patiently waiting. You're not waiting anymore. So they realize that. And that's the reason why they're like, I'm going to get old without cancer. You see what I'm saying? I got all these demands and everything that I want. I'm full of shit, right? I got all these demands. Cancer is steady, coming up with her retirement fund, has her backpack. His or her backpack. And again, I can't shield this energy from cancer any longer. And then also doing what makes your heart happy. I realize that I want to grow older. Now, Lovers comes out twice. Gemini here, energy. But the Lovers is doing what makes your heart happy. And so they're going to look at things in a different light. Or this person is going to look at things in a different light to where you're going to be when you get older. Are they going to still be able to run game and be full of shit and, talk all of this stuff? We're going to clarify the hot air balloon, talk all this stuff. Yeah. Or are they going to become a true leader? King of Wands comes out twice in here. So here it is, King of Wands and a King of Wands. Are they going to become a leader and lead their own tribe instead of worrying about what other tribes say or what somebody else is? King of Wands, a true leader who leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. Are they going to be successful? Are they going to win the race? This is somebody on a horse, racing. Are they going to win the race? So that is what it is. Let's clarify spilled milk. I just feel like when it comes to this situation, this person realizes that they're spoiling a whole lot of shit. And your resistance. Hold on, a card fell on the ground. Okay. Your resistance when it comes to the King of Swords, again, air energy. When it comes to this King of Swords, instead of them making difficult decisions and having everything together, look at here. It says their standards. Hold on, I'm trying to make it focus. Okay. Standards, schedule, policies, and do everything the right way, and lead. This is what my desk looks like right now. Do everything the right way. Instead of them doing this, they realize that they spoiled this situation, right? And Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not giving to this situation. Look, Queen of Pentacles is, again, somebody who has all of the options and all of the assets that they need and everything to go and, yep, I'm showing you, to to go in and to do and be and dress up and wear whatever it is. It's her shield, it's her suit, and it's her apron. She has a choice of doing something, but you're not acting right. I'm not acting right either. I'm not nurturing this situation when it comes to being optimistic about about everything that's happening. I don't care about who's watching me or what it is. I'm just tired of being patient and holding on and limiting how I do things, you know? So I'm not going to do this anymore moving forward. The rings, let's clarify the rings. You know, I'm not doing this moving forward. Actually, no, we need to clarify the Four of Pentacles. All these other cards that come out need clarification. Comes with the Six of Swords. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. And that's the thing. And they know that the spilled milk that they've been doing, the spoiled energy, is because you're tired of it and you're walking away. And so, therefore, they realize that it has to be some type of contract, agreement, or a different type of connection moving forward. And if it's not, yeah, the insecurities, sneakiness, and all this other stuff, there won't be any contracts. There won't be anything. If this is the same energy, let's clarify the Seven of Swords. If this is the same energy that this person is coming with, yeah, Eight of Pentacles, they haven't worked on themselves. They haven't worked on themselves. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they haven't worked on themselves. And so if that's the case, then you know what? That's when the resistance is always, you're going to really and truly release Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups energy. Always follow your heart. It'll never lead you astray because you're giving them time after time, chance after chance. Page of Wands. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. I think this is Olivia Earhart. I'm not sure. But you're going to get up and go and make plans to do things and get out of the energy of the Two of Wands. Again, traveling. You're gonna go out, step out, and do things that you wouldn't normally do and grow old, but be happy making plans still as an older person. You're going to do this. This is what it looks like without this person, to clarify the Sapphire. That's what they realize, and that's where you always are going to have the money, power, and the respect. Unsure energy of the Queen of Cups, because there's no empathy there anymore. The Sapphire, the force, the mental force, the spiritual insight, the hope and the faith, the wise judgment, the power and the strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivated, precious, valued, holy, divine, and revered. Well, you're not empathetic to that energy anymore. So let's look. Hold on. And they know that. So then that's why it comes out sideways, because the dog and the cat is welcome, but no one else is. So that's why you come out sideways. The empathetic energy of the sacrifices that you made comes with you doing this solo. Let's clarify that. Yeah, and that's the ebb and flows of life. Comes out with you, the Chariot, and also the cycles, the wheel of fortune. So if they don't get it together all the way, you have to just let go. You have to let go and move forward. That's just that. And go from there. And at the bottom of the deck, yep, end things that no longer serve you. You have to end things. You're going to change up everything. Change your style. Change the way you do things. And move forward. A rebirth. Death energy. Death is not, it's to embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. Death is not the end. It's a transformation that brings new beginnings. These new beginnings will happen with or without them. And that's you being able to manifest the things that you want. And also knowing that they need to do the same thing. Because at the end of the day, you have the money. You have the power. You have the respect. You have the emotional well-being to be able to do anything, to release. You understand that you played the games already. You anxiously waited for this person. But now you're manifesting something different and ending the things that no longer serve you. Because if this person doesn't want to do what makes their heart happy, right here, lover's energy, then you're just going to go ahead and, again, be the magician and create your own and take aim the way you need to, if that makes sense. Let me go ahead and pull. This is the Everyday Witches Oracle and see what you're manifesting moving forward. You know, and that's just the ebb and flows of life. That's where the Wheel of Fortune comes out. You know, this is how it works. If they can't have the money, power, respect with you, then you know what? It's a seasonal harvest. Go with the flow. You just got to go with the flow. Go with the direction that the wind takes you. But that's not that way. It's this way. It's totally opposite of this person. Also, it says accept love. You're trying to accept it. And it's a seasonal harvest. Seasons come and go. Who will stay? But any way it goes, the way you're working on yourself, no matter what it is, you're working on your energies. You're going the way that you want to do. If that means planting, that means making things, if that means just going rowing, you're doing this on your own without anyone else. And so that is the way things go. Now let's go ahead and pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to go ahead and let this energy go. All right, so there you have it. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. You know, I just feel like, you know, we all have to come to a conclusion on what it is that we want for this new year. Clear quartz. What it is that we want for this new year. And sometimes it's a hard decision that we have to make. And sometimes we just can't make a decision. Sometimes it will be longer than 8 years. Sometimes it will be longer than 7 years. But when you realize your worth and the wisdom, the emotional force that you have and that you bring to the table, and at the end of the day, it's not being cocky, it's being confident. And that's why the Queen of Pentacles shows her face, because money, power, respect, you have all of them. You have respect, you have the money, and you have the power. And even if the money is lacking right now, that's because you've been giving people your power. So you're gaining that back. Does that make sense? The clear quartz deals with all chakras. There you have it. This is what you need to work on. The crown chakra is your spirituality, selflessness, and wisdom. Your belief system. You need to know what it is that you believe in, and you have to take your personal power back. Your third eye chakra, your intuition, perception, and understanding. What's understood doesn't have to be explained. If you are impeccable with your words, and if you don't make assumptions and you move forward knowing that you've done your best in every situation, then you know what? You need to trust and understand in what you see and how you see it and why you are the way that you are. Moving to the throat chakras, your communication, expression, and trust. You have to trust yourself and communicate clearly, and also express yourself when you feel some type of way. You know, when you feel some type of way, instead of holding on to it, you know, you need to express yourself. The heart chakra, to be able to send strength and healing, period, right? And that's the ability to be loving, harmonious, and to forgive. Send strength and healing, period, because guess what? No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation was here to teach you a lesson. And it looks like it taught you that you have the money, the power, the respect to release any situation. You're not going to be having the battle of the wits, and you're not going with the flow, only your own flow. You're promoting yourself. That is what it taught you. So send strength and healing, period, to this person, right? The solar plex chakra is your optimistic energy, your clarity, and the ability to take your personal power back. You have to be clear and precise and be optimistic at the same time to understand how and where you start to lose your personal power. And that is what you're doing. You're not losing your personal power anymore. You're not giving to anybody else. You are not going to be resistant. You're not going to be hesitant. You're going to say what you want, mean what you say, and release the things that no longer serve you. You're going to shoot to kill. Respectfully, no, not really. But you're going to be, understand that. Speak your mind. Queen of Swords energy. Stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind. Don't take shit from anyone. Respectfully. You're not taking shit from anybody, but what's understood doesn't have to be explained. You're going to say it once and move forward. That's that. And you're going to quit dimming your life for people who really don't understand your worth, right? And so then when it comes to the solar plex, the sacral chakra, excuse me, the sacral chakra is your intimacy, the confidence, and your emotions. You have to understand the way that you love, the way that you want to be loved, and be confident in that, and know that there is someone out there for you that will love you the way that you need to be loved and desire you and adore you. And if this person is not doesn't fit that void, that means that you're trying to fit them into this box, and they're a circle or a square, one of the two. You're trying to fit them into a place to where they don't fit, and you're trying to make it work because it's easier, and you wasted time, and you spent a lot of time, and you know that time is precious and you'll never get it back. But sometimes the way the universe works is that when you send strength and healing, period, to a person, place, thing, or situation that you may have felt wronged you, but I believe they taught you a lesson, the universe does a funny way of sending people your way. Now, it might not happen overnight, but it will happen within divine time, and so be patient. Be patient with that energy and don't just go with the flow anymore. Does that make sense? And so then with your root chakra, your ability to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself, you have to know what it is to build your foundation first. And then once you know about your foundation, your boundaries, and everything else, and what you resist and what you release, then you'll be able to focus on another relationship and growing old with somebody. But if there's no boundaries set and the person is full of hot air and they, and they only want to do something when they realize their well is running dry, then that's when you have to let go. So this is amplifies, enhances, and heals. You're healing. You're amplifying it. You're making people feel some type of way. But it says, I am radiant. I'm a radiant being filled with all frequencies of light. Remember, filled with all frequencies of light. And you're not going to dim your light for anyone else. Where's that card at? You're not going to dim your light for anyone else. Again, quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass mindsets. And the reason why this came out is because, again, if they're going to talk about you, they've been talking about you. So what's going to change? Do what makes your heart happy when it comes to whatever it is. Keep people out your business. Keep moving forward. Now, let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.